Your kid won't put down Minecraft. Bad news. That obsession is 200,000 years old, and it's about to make perfect sense. Here's the thing nobody tells parents. Minecraft is not a video game. It is a very accurate simulator for everything your child's brain was built to do, dropped in front of a person who has otherwise never had a chance to do any of it for real. Your kid is not escaping reality. Your kid is returning to it. Let's talk about why. For about 300,000 years, a human child's job was the same. Find food, build a small shelter before dark, watch for things in the dark, help carry water, pick up shiny rocks, get good with a sharp stick, learn the names of every plant within 10 miles, make friends with the other kids in the band so you don't get left behind. That was the entire job description. Then in about the last 200 years, we build a world where kids do none of those things. They sit at a desk. They take a test. They read a chapter. They eat food that came from a place they have never seen. Their day is regulated to the minute, and almost none of it involves anything tactile. So when a child gets handed an open world with caves and wood and tools and a sun that sets in 8 minutes and gives them about 3 days before the monsters come out, something very deep in their head goes, "Oh, thank God. Finally." Let's actually break down what Minecraft is asking them to do. First is sunset on day 1. You have no shelter. You need to dig a hole or build a small box of dirt blocks before it gets fully dark. This is exactly what the first humans had to do for about 190,000 years. The instinct to build a small, safe shape around yourself before dark is not learned. It is shipped. We have evidence of huts being built 400,000 years ago at a site called Terra Amata in France. The first thing your kid does in Minecraft is the second thing our entire species ever figured out how to do. Second, there are mobs in the dark. Skeletons, zombies, creepers, the long, quiet ones with eyes. Your kid is afraid of them in the game in a way that is way out of proportion to the pixels. That is because your kid's brain still has a module called the predator vigilance system, and that module has not had a serious job in about 10,000 years. Hand it a creeper, and it lights up like a Christmas tree. It is not childish to be scared at the entrance of a cave. It is the oldest scare there is. Third, crafting. Your kid stands at a table and combines wood and iron and string into a fishing rod, then a pickaxe, then a chest plate. Crafting tools out of raw material is the single most defining thing our species does. It is so defining that the field of anthropology calls us by it. Homo faber, man the maker. When a child sits at a crafting table at 3 in the afternoon, they're doing the thing that made us. They feel it. They cannot explain it, but they feel it. Fourth, mining, going underground into a dark place to bring back something valuable. Humans have been doing this for at least 40,000 years. There is a mine in Eswatini called Lion Cavern where ancient humans dug out red ochre to paint their bodies and their dead. The hole in the ground that your child is currently in on a Tuesday afternoon is exactly the same shape and size and emotional register as that mine. We have always loved going into the earth and bringing something shining back out. Fifth, the inventory, a small grid in the corner where you keep everything. This is hoarding. It is food storage. It is the thing the squirrel part of your brain is calibrated for. You collect, you organize, you stack, you carry it home, you pile it neatly. There's a study from the University of Tromsø on Norwegian children, where the kids who built the most elaborate inventory chests were also the ones who, in real life, organized their pencil cases obsessively. It's the same neuron. Sixth, exploration. Minecraft worlds are functionally infinite. Your kid keeps walking. There's a gene called DRD47R. About 20% of the human population has the long version. People with it are statistically more likely to migrate, take risks, and explore. 200,000 years ago, that gene is what carried our species out of Africa across the whole earth. Today, it is what carries your 9-year-old past the 7th village in a row in survival mode, looking for an ocean monument. Seventh, creative mode. The blank world. The infinite blocks. A 9-year-old will spend an entire afternoon building a tower out of glass and lapis and obsidian for no practical reason at all, just because they want to see what it looks like. That is the oldest thing we do. It's the same impulse that drove a person 40,000 years ago into a pitch-black cave at Chauvet with a torch and a piece of charcoal to draw a horse on the wall. There was no audience. There was no reason. They just wanted to put a beautiful thing in the world. Your child building a glass spiral on a Sunday is the same person. Eighth, redstone. Some kids will discover redstone and spend 6 months building a functional calculator out of stone, a hidden door, a piston-powered farm. They're not nerds. They are engineers in a tradition that runs straight back to the people who, with nothing but mathematics and rope and bronze, built the pyramids and Stonehenge and the aqueducts. The same brain that could line up 2 million limestone blocks into a perfect triangle in 2580 BC is the brain that wants to make a Minecraft door open when you step on a pressure plate. We have always been like this. Ninth and last, the other kids on the server. The tribe. Humans are an obligately social species, which is anthropology speak, for we literally die if we do not have a small group of other humans to talk to. The Minecraft server is a tribe. It is the first tribe many kids have ever had where they choose every member and they all show up for the same reason at the same time, which is to do meaningful work together. Building a cobblestone castle with 3 friends at 9 p.m. is, neurologically, basically identical to building a brush shelter with 3 other kids at the edge of the savannah. The brain does not care which one. It just feels like home. So that's it. Minecraft is not rotting your kid. Minecraft is the closest thing the modern world has built to giving them their actual species back for a couple of hours after school. A while ago, we made a video about how, for 300,000 years, our ancestors lived in a world without language, just feeling everything with no words. The thing about Minecraft is it's that same kind of world. There's no narrator. There's no story you're being told. There's just a place. And a child who's been told what to do all day, all of a sudden, doesn't have to be told anything. They just do the oldest thing there is. The interesting question is not why kids love Minecraft. The interesting question is why a person who has been alive for 9 years on planet Earth has had to wait for a Swedish guy named Markus Persson to give them back the basic experience of being human. If this scratched the itch, subscribe. We tell one of these every day. The kind of weird thing you didn't know was weird until somebody connected it to something 200,000 years older than you. The next time your kid says 1 more minute, they don't mean it. They mean I am in the cave. The fire is small. The night is cold. My friends are with me. Let me finish hunting. That is an answer 200,000 years deep. And it's the right one.